in the American League. But he's a big man for sure. He seemed to fill the net well. It's hard to get a great feel for somebody in the course of 25 minutes, but he's a very, very nice person who seems to have confidence and is a big man. Well, if you look back, there was a time when we weren't sure where Grace was at. Pick got hurt, Grace was hurt, and so then you're potentially organizationally looking at your group and not sure if you're going to have enough goalies to finish. Number one, and ultimately, management made the decision to bring Magnus in and potentially gives us a chance to get a look at him. Yeah, I don't have that off the top of my head when the last time he played, but it's been a while. It's been a while since he was in an organized practice. So we'll see. I don't really have. If I said to you, I've got this clear-cut plan, I'm not sure that I'd share it. But I don't have that right now. When you're dealing with things like immigration, that you don't know for sure when guys are going to get in. He was able to get in. He got through a practice today. He's not going to play tomorrow, and that's pretty much all I know. I don't want to say I do, because ultimately it depends a little bit how he would look, how comfortable he is. He's been skating, so like how ready he is. You're probably never going to feel like you get enough practices at this time of year with the schedule we have. So at some point, again, we'll make decisions as we go day by day. Again, I wouldn't want to get any further ahead of myself than tomorrow, and I'm not trying to be coy about it. I don't know that I need to. So, let's start with tomorrow and we'll go from there. I think Mitch has enough ability to create offense. I think, I think a little bit though. First, I think what Mitch needs to do is cement himself as a guy who's really helping you win in your depth forward position. And I think as you do that, then you build your offense, and all of a sudden now you have maybe some depth of offense, and that helps kind of solidify that position. I think when Mitch was playing, he had done a good job of bringing us some energy, done a pretty good job of faceoffs on the right side, was doing a pretty good job on the penalty kills. Those are all things that kind of help to work cement a spot for him that is important, and then from there you build the offense out. Do I see offensive upside? He's got ability. No, it's not easy. And this is why these guys are really valuable. It's not easy creating offense without being in prime offensive positions in this league. But if you can get guys that can play in that bottom six, that can provide that, then that's a real valuable person if they're really good defensively. So we'll see as we go on. I like working. I don't like being done when the regular season's over. I was pretty lucky enough to be there 3 years in a row as a head coach, which was really unforeseen, and some unfortunate circumstances is why I ended up with that position 3 years in a row. That's usually doesn't happen. And so, when David Quinn called me, I've known David a long time. I don't have an ego. I'd fill water bottles. I want to see us win a gold. I think the U.S. has been close, and I want to see us win a gold. And so it didn't really matter the position. I was excited to be a part of it. And again, I think it allows me to keep working, which allows me to grow as a coach. You're in the trenches with different coaches that you haven't been in. You're playing against different federations that play different than what you do in North America, and it just kind of broadens your horizons. And I think that's a great thing. And I think my kids and my wife prefer not having grumpy Jeff home for those first few weeks, and it kind of allows an easier transition to I guess summer Jeff. Yeah. Probably too much to really say. Like, I've been around some great people during those events. Jack Capuano was on our first staff. Rand Pecknold was a coach at Quinnipiac. Donnie Granado was on the staff. This Dan Bowsma was, so you learn from him. Adam Nightingale and I got to work closer and closer together over there. We've been able to coach some great players. So you learn things from them. You learn how players tick. You kind of get to know players around the league too. Got a chance to get to know a number of guys in management, and then also just see, like, Finland plays a different style than what you see over here. So I know that a little bit, and I'm not an expert on it, but I know what you see, different power plays from Russia that you don't see over here much. And it helps kind of, hopefully ignite some different thoughts of your own, and build on your own foundation. So I think again, I'd rather work than not work. And it gives me a chance to, do something that's pretty special. Like, I don't ever take for granted the opportunity to represent the U.S. and to represent this great country and to represent USA Hockey. And I didn't do that much when I was young, and I'll never forget the first time that I was part of a team that did that, and it was a real special feeling at the Ivan Halenka a long time ago. And so anytime I get a chance to do that again, I'd fill water bottles, I'd tape sticks. I would do pretty much anything to help us try to win a gold over there that we haven't done in a long time, really, in the modern era. So, and I think we're close, and I think we're gonna, and I want to be part of it. I expect all of them to play. I expect all of them to play. They're just going through some illness stuff.